So my name is Alfredo Riolano. I'm the new aquatic director for the Mount Vernon School District, and we're very happy to have the pool finally opening again. It's been a very long time. It's been a very long process, and we're just really happy that we can be able to provide something for the community and the school district that's going to be a life-saving skill. Um, Swimming is something that can take you through the rest of your life, whether it's exercising or competing at a high level, whether in college or the Olympics. So once again, we're just happy that we're able to present this to the community and to the school district.
Adrian Saunders, I'm the school board, Mount Vernon City School District president. We are so happy that this pool is opening after 10 years, and we're welcoming the community to come in. We're going to offer free lessons to the community, as was a string from Mr. Pretlow, in order to get our community engaged in health and learn how to swim. So everybody come, sign up for free lessons, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.
So the opening of the pool is a tremendous milestone that we've achieved here at Mount Vernon High School. We're just so pleased that this will be another opportunity for our students to embark on lifelong fitness, learn some of the skills that are needed for lifelong fitness, and learn some of the skills that are needed for potential jobs out there. We're in a very unique community here and servicing the children in an experience that they perhaps have not had before, and opening up of the pool will allow them access to that. There's so many people to thank, starting with Assemblyman Gary Pretlow, who's been really the push behind all of this. Of course, our superintendent of schools, Dr. Hamilton, the number of folks that have come on board to help. We're very pleased to have Mr. Giuliano as our aquatics director. We're expecting great things.
Good morning. First of all, thank you all for coming out today. This is historic in several ways. Firstly, I've been banned from coming over to see the pool because they wanted to have a special unveiling, for one, and for two, I kept thinking, it doesn't look like we're close to this grand opening. So I appreciate all the effort that went into meeting our timetable. This was prolonged and one issue after the other. But here we are today, ready to have the ribbon cutting on the swimming pool that has been closed for more than 10 years. So there are a couple of things that I want to share and a couple of folks I need to acknowledge. First of all, I have to thank the Board of Education for supporting my vision about getting this swimming pool open. When I took a tour in the district when I first came here and I saw this swimming pool and thought, what a shame that it had been closed. And of course, I started doing the research on why the pool was closed. And we encountered so many hurdles about bringing the pool up to code because it had to meet new requirements. So I have to thank the board for even entertaining it. And then Assemblyman Pretlow came in to see me and welcomed me to the district and asked how he could help. And when I talked about opening the swimming pool, he jumped right on it. And I have to tell you, if it wasn't for Assemblyman Pretlow, we would not have this swimming pool. He did have some conditions, however. And those conditions were, one, that we made a commitment to provide open swim for our community, and that we provided a training program so that our youngsters would be able to get certification and credentials to be lifeguards, so that we increase their opportunities to secure employment, and that we started changing the history and the statistics surrounding the number of drownings associated with children who live in minority communities and students who simply don't learn to swim, often because they don't have access, they don't have resources, or they don't have the opportunity. And so this is really not just about today. It's not about the 10 years that the pool was closed, but about the lives that we get to impact moving forward, and how we have an opportunity to have a generational impact on our community. That is perhaps what is most significant from my perspective about the swimming pool. And then, of course, to Ron Gonzalez, the principal of this building, who has helped to identify some of the problems, have helped to remediate it. And then we found a young man who had a certain skill set and a certain interest and has been with us and helping me learn all the things that I needed to learn about getting the swimming pool open, and that is Alfredo, who has been ever so diligent. And I have to tell you, Alfredo did work before we even hired him because he was so committed to this, doing work that he didn't get paid for because he knew how important this was for our kids and for our community. So for Alfredo, I will forever be in your debt for your due diligence, and when everyone else thought it wasn't going to happen, you were right there in the background making sure that it did. So with that said, we have a special dedication that we are going to install this plaque that will grace the walls in this facility, and it reads, "The restoration of the aquatic facility at Mount Vernon High School was made possible through a $1 million grant from the Office of Assemblyman J. Gary Pretlow, dedicated this 4th day of December 2017. So Assemblyman Pretlow, this will hang on the pole and outlive all of that. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the microphone to Assemblyman Pretlow, and then we will give our board president, Mrs. Adrienne Saunders, an opportunity to address the group as well. Assemblyman.
Thank you, Dr. Hamilton, and good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is another great day in the city of Mount Vernon. What Dr. Hamilton had just said was exactly what had happened on our first meeting. He had mentioned the pool, but this started a little bit earlier when I was the former superintendent, now Regent Judith Johnson, had first brought the pool up in my mind. But when Dr. Hamilton mentioned one of his #1 priorities was to get this up and running, I said, "Doc, you got it." And then I went to the mat, as the expression goes, and tried to hustle up the money, and we got it. And you know, I've never put conditions on anything. I've done a lot of things that most people don't know about what I've done for the communities that I represent. But this was one thing I thought was so important, that young people have the ability to swim. I'm an old man now and I can't swim, and I think that one of the, maybe it was selfish, maybe it's because I wanted to learn to swim, but I can guarantee you I will be one of the students, one of the people that participate and partake in the swim training that the high school is now going to offer. And I think that every single resident of the city of Mount Vernon that cannot swim should sign up, because it is so important. And then the side thing, we're going to do job training, we're going to do employment training to help young people become certified to be lifeguards, and they can then lifeguard anywhere on Long Island, anywhere in Westchester County. So I think it's a good thing. So school district, I want to thank you for doing this fantastic job. I know that it wasn't the full funding. A lot of money came from the taxpayers of the city of Mount Vernon, but I guess you need a little bit just to put you over the top. So we're over the top now. This pool is beautiful. I understand it's not heated fully yet, so none of us can jump in. But I was looking forward to doing the first splash today, but I was told that wouldn't be advisable, so I won't be splashing today. But I just want to congratulate the school board, because you know many people hear about these interfighting in school districts and school boards, and things never get done. But this school board seems to be doing what's necessary for the students in the city of Mount Vernon. I want to congratulate them on that. And again, Dr. Hamilton, for your perseverance in getting this done, because I know there were some roadblocks, and you knocked those roadblocks down. You know, you kicked those roadblocks down, and that's a good thing. So let's get swimming. Thank you.
Aren't we excited?
Yes, ma'am.
This is long overdue. As Dr. Hampton said, it's been over 10 years. We've been waiting for this to happen, so I'm so excited. I remember coming to this pool when I went to school here many years ago, so We just can't wait for this to get started. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed we can't have Dr. Hamilton and Mr. Pretlow jump in, but I believe they're going to be the first ones, aren't you? Okay. But yeah, so much looking forward to you guys. Thank
Good
you.
morning, everyone. I echo the several thank yous that both Dr. Hamilton and Assemblyman Pretlow have put out, and also want to take this opportunity to personally thank each of them, particularly Dr. Hamilton with his vision that he has set forth. This is not my first ribbon cutting. Someone asked me in the back, how does it feel to have a ribbon cutting? And that's a special thing, to be able to serve a district that is in the midst of beautifying both inside and outside all of the things that you see and don't see that happen in a district like ours. So it gives me great pride and pleasure to be able to be here today for this ribbon cutting and the pool, because like Dr. Hamilton, when he did his visit first taking over the district, this is one of the places that I came down when I first took over Mount Vernon High School in 2011, and to see that it was just a dungeon and it was dark, and what you see before you is stages and stages of construction and work and debris that was removed, and folks meeting those deadlines. I am probably even more impressed than Dr. Hamilton, because he didn't see all of the transformation, but I did, because they kept him away. So last week when they said, pool will open December 4th, I said, okay, we'll see. And here we are with the pool. The opportunities that our students are going to receive because of this are countless and innumerable. I firmly believe that not only will our students learn to swim, but they're going to go home and they're going to talk to their parents and families and siblings about this, and the safety that goes into knowing what it is to swim and knowing how to take care of yourself, and being able to make sure that you are participating in any aquatics safely is absolutely critical. And so I see this transforming the homes of the students that participate as well. Also just want to take a moment to once again thank Assemblyman Pretlow. In my experience here, the Assemblyman has been one of the champions of anything that we want to have done here at Mount Vernon High School and within the city school district of Mount Vernon. So I thank you, to the school board again, and to Mr. Giuliano. When you first walked into Mount Vernon High School, we sort of met, and I had to give him an office space because he would not leave. He wanted to just sit here and do work. So thank you, and all the best and good luck. I can't wait to see what this does for our students.
And right before we cut the ribbon, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge Michael Policcio for his leadership, along with Ken Silver. All the hurdles that we encountered that required us to go back and forth to the state and the Department of Health and the contractors and all the change orders, and finding a few more dollars and a few more dollars, and finding a little leak here and a little leak there. And Michael was so diligent in making sure that this came to fruition. So I want to take this opportunity to publicly thank you and Ken Silver for your guidance and your leadership on this as well.
Thank you, sir.
Can't get everyone.
Today is historic for a couple of reasons. Besides the fact that the pool has been closed for over a decade, it really is an opportunity for us to change so much that happens in our community, so many things that other communities have that our children are deprived of. And the opportunity to learn to swim, having a place where they can go recreationally, is historic. It changes the future for not just the kids who are in the high school now, but for generations to come. We'll be able to rent the pool out to the U.S. swim team, so our goal is to have a program in place so that the maintenance of this pool is self-sustaining and that it doesn't become a burden to the taxpayers. So we have a full-fledged plan in place. This highlights what our schedule is for the implementation of the various programs that will be in place in the district, and we're just super excited about it.
This is an old diagram for what the filtration system looked like. Now with upgrades in technology, we are running a cartridge filter. This is going to save us on energy and water costs. So we run a liquid chlorine system. The acid regulates the pH. Everything will be adjusted and maintained through our CAT system. This is the system that will control how much chlorine and how much acid actually goes into the pool.